first with weapons and then with words, whose vision for peace stands strong today and continues to inspire throughout Israel and worldwide. We're here today to remember a man who believed in the possibility of peace. May his soul be bound in the bundle of life. This is President Clinton's speech at Rabin's funeral. To all the people of Israel, the American people mourn with you in the loss of your leader, and I mourn with you, for he was my partner and friend. Every moment we shared was a joy, because he was a good man and an inspiration, because he was also a great man. To him, ceremonies and words were less important than actions and deeds. 6 weeks ago, as the King and President Mubarak will remember, we were at the White House for signing the Israeli-Palestinian agreement, and a lot of people spoke. I spoke, the King spoke, Chairman Arafat spoke, President Mubarak spoke, our foreign ministers all spoke, and finally Prime Minister Rabin got up to speak, and he said, "Take a look at the stage," he said in Washington. The King of Jordan, the President of Egypt, Chairman Arafat, and us, the Prime Minister and Foreign Minister of Israel on one platform. Please take a good hard look. The sight you see before you wasn't possible, was unthinkable, just 3 years ago. Only poets dreamt of it, and to our great pain, soldier and civilian went to their deaths to make this moment possible. Those were his words. Though we no longer hear his deep and booming voice, it is he who has brought us together again here, in word and deed, for peace. Now it falls to all of us who love peace, and all of us who loved him, to carry on the struggle to which he gave life, and for which he gave his life. He cleared the path, and his spirit continues to light the way. His spirit lives on in the growing peace between Israel and her neighbors. It lives in the eyes of the children, the Jewish and the Arab children who are leaving behind a past of fear for a future of hope. It lives on in the promise of true security. So let me say to the people of Israel, even in your hour of darkness, his spirit lives on, and so you must not lose your spirit. Look at what you have accomplished, making it once barren desert blue, building a thriving democracy in a hostile terrain, winning battles and wars, and now winning the peace, which is the only enduring victory. To all the people of Israel, as you stay the course of peace, I make this pledge: neither will America forsake you. Legend has it, in every generation of Jews, from time immemorial, a just leader emerged to protect his people and show them the way to safety. Prime Minister Rabin was such a leader. He knew as he declared to the world of the White House lawn 2 years ago that the time had come, in his words, to begin a new reckoning in the relations between people, between parents tired of war, between children who will not know war. Here in Jerusalem, I believe, with perfect unintelligible, that he was leading his people to the promised land. The Kaddish, the Jewish prayer for mourning, never speaks of death, but often speaks of peace. In its closing words, may our hearts find a measure of comfort, and our souls the eternal touch of hope. Oseh shalom b'bramav, hu yaseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Shalom chaver, goodbye friend.
וכיכר העיר מוארת, רבבות כל אוהביך, נהרו אל העצרת, נאספו לראות בניך, את נבוך סמוק כילד, את קולך בשיר נתת, הגורל נקש בדלת, ואתה כלל לא שמעת. שוב ושוב עובר בירת, מי יכול היה לדעת מה נאמר, ואין מילים פשוטות יותר. שלום חבר, בעודך טובל באושר ובשיר שלום פוצח, שם בחושך לשעת כושר כבר המתין המרצח, הכיכר כולה הומה ולב אל לב נפתח כפרח, אקדחו טעון במוות ועיניו קרות כקרח. ליל הסתיו יורד על נגב, ערבה בוכה מנגב, גם למעלה אין מילים פשוטות יותר. שוב ושוב עובר בירה, מי יכול היה לדעת מה נאמר, ואין מילים פשוטות יותר. שלום חבר, רחובות שטופים בבכי, יום ולילה בשבוע, הדמעות זולגות על לחי, אור נרות רוטט מדוע, חבריין עולה השחר, נסוגים צללים של לילה, עוד מעט חמה זורחת, ונקום ללכת הלאה. ליל הסתיו יורד על נגב, ערבה בוכה מנגב, גם למעלה אין מילים פשוטות יותר. שוב ושוב עובר בירה, מי יכול היה לדעת מה נאמר, ואין מילים פשוטות יותר. שלום חבר,
Yizkor. Yizkor to Itzhak Rabin. May God and the people of Israel remember and cherish Prime Minister Itzhak Rabin, Zichrono Livracha. The people of Israel bereave and grieve with a vision and mission that ceased to exist. We shall remember the brotherhood that accompanied him and his image of the soldier, the fighter, the commander, the warlord of Israel since the days of the Palmach, the IDF, and the 6 Days War. We shall remember the statesman that envisioned a different future for Israel, a dreaming and fulfilling leader that was taken away by one of our own people. We will remember the values of democracy and tolerance that were his path, and the open wound that was opened in our community. May his soul be forever bound to the ours. Yizkor. Yizkor v'inso Am Yisrael et zichro shel Rosh Mמשלת ישראל Itzhak Rabin, זיכרונו לברכה. ישכיל עם ישראל ויתעבר על חזון ושליחות אשר חדלו. נזכור את הרעות אשר נפתה דמותו, דמות החייל, הלוחם והמפקד, שר צבאות ישראל, מאז ימי הפלמ"ח, צה"ל, ומלחמת 6 הימים בגדולתה. נזכור את המדינאי שחזה העתיד לאחר עם ישראל, מדינאי חולם ומגשים, אשר נקטף בכדורי המרצח בין עמנו בעולם העשייה. לחם במלחמת השלום ונפל על פתחה של תקופה חדשה. תהא נשמתו צרורה, צרור החיים. אמן.
This is the Itzhak Rabin peace signing speech. The signing of the Israeli-Palestinian Declaration of Independence here today is not so easy, neither for myself as a soldier in Israel's wars, nor for the people of Israel, and not for the Jewish people in the diaspora who are watching us now with great hope, mixed with apprehension. It is certainly not easy for the families of the victims of violence, terror, and war, whose pain will never heal. For the many thousands who defended our lives with their own, and even sacrificed their lives for our own, for them this ceremony has come too late. We have come from an anguished and grieving land. We have come from a people, a home, a family that has not known a single year, not a single month, in which mothers have not looked for their sons. We have come to try and put an end to the hostilities so that our children and our children's children will no longer have to experience the painful cost of war, violence, and terror. Let me say to you, the Palestinians, we are destined to live together on the same soil and the same land. We, the soldiers who have returned from battle stained with blood, we who have seen our relatives and friends killed before our eyes, we who have attended the funerals and cannot look into the eyes of the parents, we who have come from a land where parents bury their children, we who have fought against you, the Palestinians. We say to you today in a loud and clear voice, enough of blood and tears, enough. We have no desire for revenge. We harbor no hatred towards you. We, like you, are people who want to build a home, to plant a tree, to love, live side by side with you, in dignity and empathy, as human beings, as free men. We are today giving peace a chance and again saying to you, let us pray that a day will come when we will say enough, farewell to arms. We wish to turn over a new chapter in the sad book of our lives, a chapter of mutual recognition, good neighborliness, of mutual respect, of understanding. We hope to embark on a new era in the history of the Middle East. Ladies and gentlemen, the time for peace has come. May he who makes peace in his high heavens grant peace to us and to all Israel. Amen.
This is his grandmother's speech at his funeral. Grandfather, you were and still are our hero. I want you to know that in all I have ever done, I have always seen you before my eyes. Your esteem and love accompanied us on every step and on every path, and we lived in the light of your values always. You never forsook anyone, and now they have forsaken you. And here you are, my eternal hero, cold and lonely, and there is nothing I can do to save you. You were so wonderful. Others greater than I have already eulogized you, but none of them had my good fortune to feel the caress of your warm, soft hands and the warm embrace that was reserved only for us, or to see that half smile of yours, which always meant so much to me, that smile that is no more frozen with you. I have no feelings of revenge because my pain and my loss are so big, too big. The ground has slipped away from under our feet, and we are trying somehow to sit in this empty space that has been left behind, but so far without much success. I cannot bring myself to end, but it seems that a stranger's hand, a wretched hand, has already ended it for me. Having no choice, I part from you, a hero, and ask you to rest in peace and to think about us and miss us, because we here down below love you so very much, and of the convoy of heavenly angels that accompany you now, I ask that they watch over you, that they watch over you well, because you deserve such a guard. We love you, Grandfather.
דמעות של מלאכים, דמעות שקטות, דמעות יפות ועצובות, זולגות באופק דמעות ומחפשות, מה הן מבקשות
Never in all my thoughts would it occur to me that my first visit to Jerusalem would be on such an occasion.
כבוד נשיא ארצות הברית, מר ויליאם ג'פרסון קלינטון.
Every moment we shared was a joy because he was a good man and an inspiration.
עצוב לנו יותר, עצוב לנו יותר.
דמעות של מלאכים, מדוע הם בוכים המלאכים? אולי בגלל שזה לא קל להיות מלאך בעולם עצוב כל כך, כי כשהמלאכים בוכים בעולם אחר, אז בעולם הזה עצוב לנו יותר, כי כשהמלאכים בוכים בעולם אחר, אז בעולם הזה עצוב לנו יותר. עצוב לנו יותר. וגם אנחנו כאן רוצים לבכות איתם, מה לעשות? רוצים לבכות והדמעות אינן יורדות, הדמעות אינן יורדות. כי כשהמלאכים בוכים בעולם אחר, אז בעולם הזה עצוב לנו יותר. כי כשהמלאכים בוכים בעולם אחר, אז בעולם הזה עצוב לנו יותר, עצוב לנו יותר, עצוב לנו יותר.
This is Rabin's last speech delivered on November 4th, 1995. Permit me to say that I am deeply moved. I wish to thank each and every one of you who have come here today to take a stand against violence and for peace. This government, which I am privileged to head, together with my friend Shimon Peres, decided to give peace a chance, a peace that will solve most of Israel's problems. I was a military man for 27 years. I fought so long as there was no chance for peace. I believe there is now a chance for peace, a great chance. We must take advantage of it for the sake of those standing here, and for those who are not here, and they are many. I've always believed that the majority of the people want peace and are ready to take risks for peace. In coming here today, you demonstrate together with many others who did not come, that the people truly desire peace and oppose violence. Violence erodes the basis of Israeli democracy. It must be condemned and isolated. This is not the way of the state of Israel. In a democracy, there can be differences, but the final decision will be taken in democratic elections, as the 1992 elections which gave us the mandate to do what we are doing and to continue on this course. I want to say that I am proud of the fact that representatives of the countries with whom we are living in peace and are present and here with us, and will continue to be here. Egypt, Jordan, and Morocco, which opened the road for peace for us. I want to thank the President of Egypt, the King of Jordan, the King of Morocco, represented here today, for their partnership with us in our march toward peace. But more than anything, in the more than 3 years of this government's existence, the Israeli people has proven that it is possible to make peace, that peace opens the door to a better economy and society, that peace is not just a prayer. Peace is first of all in our prayers, but it is also the aspiration of the Jewish people, a genuine aspiration for peace. There are enemies of peace who are trying to hurt us, in order to torpedo the peace process. I want to say bluntly that we have found a partner for peace among the Palestinians as well, the PLO, which was an enemy and has ceased to engage in terrorism. Without partners for peace, there can be no peace. We will demand that they do their part for peace, just as we will do our part for peace, in order to solve the most complicated, prolonged, and emotionally charged aspect of the Israeli-Arab conflict, the Palestinian-Israeli conflict. This is a course which is fraught with difficulties and pain. For Israel, there is no path that is without pain, but the path of peace is preferable to the path of war. I say this to you as one who was a military man, someone who is today Minister of Defense and sees the pain of the families of the IDF soldiers. For them, for our children, in my case for our grandchildren, I want this government to exhaust every opening, every possibility to promote and achieve a comprehensive peace. Even with Syria, it will be possible to make peace. This rally must send a message to the Israeli people, to the Jewish people around the world, to the many people in the Arab world, and indeed to the entire world, that the Israeli people want peace, support peace. For this, I thank you.